Okay, I'm back, and this time I'm being given 11 minutes and 24 seconds. So, this is an old phone, so I don't know if that's the reason, but anyhow, I'll try to get through this quickly. So, we were talking about the reasons for the pause in construction. And I was talking about how the builder became frustrated with me because he said I was negative. Now, I didn't feel I was negative. I know I was demanding, and I know I didn't listen. Maybe that's what he means about negative. But anyway, I know that he was frustrated with me because I had a subcontractor for the installation of the rainwater storage tanks. And the reason for that is because my main contractor, from what I understand, had no experience installing rainwater harvesting systems. So and then this guy that we bought the tanks from, his company had like over 20 years working with these tanks. So that's why I decided to go with him, because I wanted somebody who had the experience, knew what to anticipate, and blah, 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 blah. So this subcontractor got into huge arguments with the main contractor's crew chief. And I would have to intervene and just say, hey, you got to do what the subcontractor says to do. Well, then later I found out the subcontractor wanted us to dig under the house. Well, that wasn't a good idea because that would have disturbed the foundation. So fortunately, that didn't happen. However, the original hole that was dug for the storage tanks collapsed on one side. So the the subcontractor was able to shore that up so we shouldn't have that problem in the future. So I'm going to be showing some videos actually showing them rolling these huge tanks to their final resting place under the ground in front of my kitchen. I also began questioning some of the structural decisions that had been made, like having two sliding glass doors on one wall. I wanted, as I was, when I'm in the house, I always think about living there. I mean, like day to day, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? Da, 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 da. And so it just didn't make sense to have two sliding glass doors on one wall. So I was really questioning whether we should do that, and I think that probably annoyed him. I also realized that the front and back doors will have to open outward, and that's because of my design decisions and the size of the house. The house is small, so we don't have a lot of room for doors. And my contractor felt that I was just paying too much money to some of these other subcontractors and basically not using his expertise enough. I was going out finding these other people, so he felt like I was wasting money. So we did separate for a few weeks, but I'm very happy that my attorney brought us back together. And so we're back working together again. I did do the ceiling pretty much on my own. He started it, he was there at the beginning of it, but I developed some timesheets so I could keep track of, who was doing what, so they would be paid properly. And one of the things that I believe is at the root of a lot of these issues is the language. I won't say barrier. I guess it is a barrier. Because, I don't speak Kinyarwanda. English is not their first language. It's not his English is great, but it's not his first language. It's just like, I speak English. Spanish would be my second language. I wouldn't feel comfortable conducting business negotiations in Spanish, even though I've been speaking it since I was 14, many, many years. So I think that was a big part of the issue, is the communication issue. But anyhow, the attorney normalized the situation for me. He said lots of builders get frustrated with their clients because they have unrealistic demands. So that really helped put things in perspective, so I didn't feel like a complete jerk. So where are we now? So where we are now is that the appliances are in storage, the ceiling has been done, the floors are next, and we're going to probably do that this week. After that, I'm thinking that we'll do the windows and doors and the interior walls. And I think after that's done, then it'll be time to bring the bank in to take a look at the progress. So in fact, they've been calling me, asking me, don't you want this next money? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not ready. So I want to get it ready so that they can see that, that amount of work has been done on the house that they expected. Remember I said it was like 15,000 that I got. So make sure that they can see that. What else? Okay, so once they come out and if they approve the progress, then I'll get my next money from them, which I will use then to help complete the plumbing, the electrical, and after that we have kitchen cabinetries, appliance installation. Let me just say a word about kitchen cabinets. Here, they do the strangest thing for me. It's very strange. The cabinets have little, they're on little posts, okay? And so that they don't sit on the floor like in the United States. They're elevated a little bit. I have found this extremely baffling because you're working in the kitchen. What's going to happen? Food's going to drop on the floor. It's going to roll under the cabinet. You may or may not know it's there. And after a few days, few weeks, it's going to start stinking. So I made it real clear that my cabinets have to go to the floor. They're not going to be elevated on those little legs. No, it makes no sense to me. So again, as I keep saying, I'm building an American house in Rhonda. And so that's one of my non-negotiables. Okay, so after the appliance installation, we move outside where the grounds need to be paved, except for where the lap pool will go. The exterior guard walls have to go up along with the gate and the security system. The pool will be a long-term project and it'll probably cost about $20,000 US. So if I continue to finance with my income, which is only Social Security, it's going to take well over a year to complete the pool, because at the same time I'm paying back the loans on the house. But you can help. And what am I asking you for? I'm not asking you to come out of your pocket. What I'm asking you to do to help me is to help me get this channel monetized. And you can do that by liking the videos, sharing the videos, subscribing if you're not a subscriber, and commenting on the videos. And the more viewers and subscribers, the closer I'll get to this channel becoming monetized. And that will help a lot in completing the house more quickly. What I'm going to do is, in addition to showing you progress on the house, I'll also, when there's like a lull while I'm saving up money, then I'm going to share with you little tidbits about protecting the environment and give you news from around the world. There was great news about a company that said they think they can clean up that great Pacific Ocean garden patch that's twice the size of Texas in the Pacific. So, I'm going to also be asking you for your help. There's certain decisions that I have to make. I'd like to get your advice on what I should do. I want you to help me find good vendors, those of you who don't mind going on the internet and getting information. So I want you to be involved. I need your help. And again, not asking you for any money out of your pocket. Just like, comment, subscribe, and share. And with that, I'm out. And thanks again. As I promised, Tuesdays and Fridays will be when I have video uploads. Take good care, everyone. And again, thanks for coming back, and bring some friends. Bye.